Hi friends, this is Parvati from Applicant. Welcome to my channel. I need your support, so please subscribe, share, and like my videos. Also, you can mention your valuable comments in the comment box. Today, I'm uploading here the video for Form 80, how we want to fill the Form 80 for Australian visa process. Two options is there for this form. If you want, you can type it, or otherwise, you can fill it by block letters. Okay, take a printout and fill it by block letters. In this one, the first section is coming for the part A, applicant details. What is our family name? Family name means second name, and given name, date of birth, suburb of birth, town, state, and country we want to mention here as per your passport. Okay, and the second question is coming. Do you ever use a Chinese commercial card number for your names shown in the passport or travel document? At question number 1. If you have, you want to mark it yes or otherwise no. Are you of Russian descent? If you yes, you can mark it yes or otherwise no. The fourth question, have you been known by any other names? I have, because of that I mark it yes. And what is the type of name at birth? I mentioned that one. Then the fifth question, have you ever had a different date of birth to the one shown at question number 1? If you have any changes, you want to choose it and mark it yes or otherwise no. Sixth question, do you currently have citizenship from any country? Yeah, I'm from India. Because of that, I chose it that one. This, what is the, how did you gain the citizenship? They mentioned example birth, descent, or naturalization. What is that? You want to mention the clear reason also. Okay, how did you gain this one? And the date of gain the citizenship also we want to mention. Seventh question, do you hold or have you held citizenship from any other country? I don't have, because of that I chose it no. If you have, you want to mark it yes, and you want to mention the remaining details also. Eighth question, do you currently have permanent residency rights in any country other than those declared in question 6 or 7? What is yours? You want to choose it that one as per your details. Okay, the next one is part B, that is passport or travel document details. Do you have a current passport or travel document? You want to mention that one. Details also you want to mention. And the main details is coming under this section: passport number, country of passport, and date of issue, date of expiry, nationality, and place of issue. And two questions is there: family name and given name. If you the same as question number 1, we want to mention like this only, same as question number 1 for both question. Okay. And the next one is 10th question. Do you have any other current passport or travel document? I don't have other documents. Because of that, I mark it no. If you have, you want to mention the details also here. The 11th question, have you ever had any previous passports or travel documents? That is mainly mentioned, including that one, if expired, lost, or stolen documents. I have the expired one. Because of that, I mark it yes. The 12th question is, what happened to this document? The reason expired. Because of that, I mark it that one. If you have other details, you can mention the other details also in the given section. Okay. 13th question, do you have or remember any of the document details? As per the previous document details, we want to mention the whole details here. And the part C is identity documents. Identity documents, as per my country, I mentioned Aadhaar, birth certificate, PAN details, and driving license. Whatever the identity documents yours, you can mention the type of documentation, country of issue, and the identification number. Okay. Part D, address and contact details. The 15th question, do you have any email address? We want to mention the email address on here. 17th question, your address history for last 10 years. We want to mention as per our last 10 years details. Okay. Part E, in this section we want to mention the date from, date to, full address, country. These are the main details we want to mention in this section as per your 10 years history. Okay. Part E, international travel or movements. What is our international travel history? We want to mention clearly. If you have more apart from this one, as per their table, if you have more details, they provided one extra sheet at the end of this document, in the last section. There you can mention the question number and the remaining details you can mention on there. Okay. And the next one, 19th one, that is we want to mention our employment details in the part F. 19th section, they mention one table on there. As per their details, we want to mention our career history. Okay. Work history we want to mention in this section. We want to mention the date from to date to, and name of business or company, type of business, occupation details, full address or the full address of the business or the company, and country also we want to mention here. And the next section is part G, that is education history. Almost same as like the 19th question. They mentioned one table here in the section, date from, date to, full name of institution and full name of the description of research or advice, the supervisor details, cost status, campus or address of institution, country. These are the main details we want to mention. Okay. In the next section, part H, proposed travel or further stay details. 21st question, are you currently in Australia? If you are currently in Australia, you want to mark it yes or otherwise no, and you can go to question number 25. Because of that, I directly mentioned the next one. Sorry. If you yes is your option, you can go directly to the question number 25, or otherwise you can choose it no. Okay. I don't have other I am not currently in Australia, so I choose it no. And the next one, 22nd question, I didn't mention nothing for that one. And 23 question, do you have any proposed or booked travel dates for your journey to Australia? I don't have other details because not yet confirmed the date. Because of that, I didn't fill it in that section. If you have, you want to mention that details also there. The 24th question, are you applying for a temporary visa? If you as per your details, you want to choose it, that one. The next one, 25th question, I didn't mention nothing on there. 26th also same as like till the 27th, same as like that. 28th question, are you applying for a temporary visa? I mentioned no. And the 29th question, do you have any proposed or booked travel for your departure from Australia? I don't have other details. Because of that, I mark it no. If you have, you want to mention the clear details about that one. Okay. Part I, addresses in Australia. If you have any details about that, you want to mention clearly that one also. If are you currently in Australia, or otherwise you don't want to choose it, nothing on there. Okay. The next one is located outside Australia. Do you know any details of the places you will stay during your time in Australia? I don't have other details. Because of that, I mark it no. 32 question, question number 32, will you stay at any other address? I don't have other address. Because of that, I mark it no. And 33, question number 33, located in Australia. Do you have any other addresses in Australia that have not been declared at question 17? If you have the details, you want to mention the remaining details, or otherwise you can mark it no. And the next section, part J, Australian visa history. Are you currently in Australia? You want to mention the remaining details, or otherwise you don't want to mention nothing on there. Have you been to Australia before? That one also. If yes, you want to mention the further details. If your option no, if you are marking no, nothing we don't want to mention regarding that one. Then the part K, that is regarding our character. Have you or any other person included in this application? We want to thoroughly mention, thoroughly check the each and every question. I don't have, as per their questions, I don't have nothing on here. Because of that, I mark it no. If any options you want to mention yes, you want to thoroughly mention that one. The next section, part K, character history. As per our character history, we want to complete this section. So I don't have, as per their details, I don't have nothing. Because of that, I mark it no. Okay. If you have yes, any character history as per their requirements, you want to mention the further details, one explanation details also there, you want to mention in that section. Okay, or otherwise you can leave it that one. Then the next section, part L, military services. If you have any military services history, you want to choose it yes option, or otherwise you can choose it no. If you have, if you are marking yes, you want to mention the further details also. Part M, employed by intelligence or security agency. I don't have other details regarding this one. Because of that, I chose it no. If you have any details regarding this one, you want to mention further details also. In this section, part N, visa refusals. Have you ever been refused a visa to any country? If you have the further details, you want to mention that one, or otherwise you can leave it this section. The next one is 14, question number 40, part O, deportations. I don't have nothing regarding this one. Because of that, I leave it that section. If you have any further details, you want to mention that one also. The next one, part P, is coming for the citizenship refusals. I don't have details about this one. If you have, you want to mention that details also. Okay. The next one, part Q, that is associated people. Do you have a partner? You want to mention the partner details also here. What is the relationship and family name, given name. If they have any other names, we want to mention that one also. Then material stat, then the date of birth, Chinese commercial codes, if they have, we want to mention that one. And the details about the remaining one also they mentioned, we want to fill it clearly. If you have that 43, question number 43, that is, do you have children, we want to mention the children details also. And the next section also, children's details. If you have more children, we want to fill it that section, that details also here. Okay. And the question number 44, that is your parents details, your father, mother, these are and also your siblings details also coming here. That is also we want to mention. As per our as per their passport details, you can mention. If you have the passport details, you want to mention as per that, or otherwise whatever the documents, identity documents you have, you can mention as per that. Okay. And the next one, next page, till the the next question is 46. Other traveling family members. If any other family members also traveling with you, you want to mention that details, or otherwise you can leave it that section. And the next one, question number 47, that is coming for, do you have any personal contact in Australia? If you have friends, we want you want to mention the friends details, or otherwise we can leave it that section. Okay. 48, question number 48 also, do you have any other personal contacts in Australia? Same as like that. If you have more details, you want to mention the details about that. Okay. Then part R, sponsoring employer details. If you have the sponsor details, any sponsorship from there, you want to mention that details, or otherwise we can leave it that section. Question number 50. Does the employer or business have any other associated address? I don't have the employer details, so because of that I mark it no. If you have, you want to mention the clear details regarding this one. Okay. Question number 51. Does the employer or business have an email address? If you have the email address details, you want to mention that one, or otherwise you can leave it that section. Does the employer 50 Question number 52. Does the employer or business have telephone numbers? If you have the details, you want to mention that one, or otherwise you can leave it that section. Then the section part yes, that is the declaration section. You want to mention your signature of the applicant, okay, and date of the applicant, when the application is uploading, that date also we want to mention here, or otherwise we don't want to mention that date. Okay. The next one is part T, that is additional information. I already mentioned, if you have more details in regarding any questions, you can mention in this section. Okay. Question, you want to mention the question number, and additional information whatever we want to mention we can explain here. Okay. This much only we want to know about the Form 80. If you have any doubts or any clarification you want, you can mention it in the comment box. Today I'm just wind up here. Thank you.